Okay, so here we go. So let's. Never mind. Okay, so here we go. Basically, tonight, what we're going to do is continue with the. Yeah, we're gonna put the data in. Last night we created the table basically, so tonight we're going to try to put some of the data in the table from the scraper. So that's going to include writing a function to kind of connect to the BigQuery data, and also amending our original scraper code a bit, because I do think some of those additional fields might be useful, so we might as well kind of scrape them. So those are the things we're going to be doing, and then once this is done, and then also important when we create this BigQuery scraper, we're definitely going to reuse it in order to run the full scraping. So yeah, we're definitely going to reuse it. So it's not just going to be used once. We're also going to use it to store the USGS data, and then probably the combined table on BigQuery. So this BigQuery connector rather. So that's kind of what we're going to work on. So we're going to pull up like the BigQuery connector, etc., etc. So we shouldn't need anything with Terraform this time. But rather we're mainly going to be working in HydroNet Scraper. So that's primarily what we're going to be working in. So yeah, I do want to be hopefully pretty efficient about this tonight. So yeah, Hydro Scraper. So here we have our kind of BigQuery scraper, BigQuery connector class, and we have the functions. Basically, all we have to do, I think, is change this URL a bit, and then we should get the new updated one. So yeah, let's do that, and yeah, we should be good once we do that. Wait, why is this red? Oh, line too long. So let's go back to the ASOS, and we will do this. So ASOS is, so again, we're going to try to get, I forget which fields we said we would get. I think it was, well, yeah, let's actually pull up the schema. Or wait, we can pull it up on BigQuery. That way we can also verify the table didn't expire or anything like that, which would of course be bad. Crap, I keep going to that table. I don't know why. Yeah, I'll just do this in a new window because I'm gonna use that other window in a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the gauge meta, and then yeah, see from there. So whether ASOS, this was the table we created yesterday. Basically, it's going to have the station ID, etc., etc., and then all these different values. So so we're gonna get tempf, dewpointf, relf. Why are all these nullable? I don't know. So I mean, some of these definitely shouldn't be nullable, I don't think. But we're going to get all those and then essentially write each row to the table. So first, yeah, we're gonna, I think, update that query. So yeah, we'll just select the things we need. So temp F, dew point F, relative humidity, wind chill, or wind speed knots, 1 hour precipitation. Did we do visibility? Yeah, visibility was in there. Wind gust, I think knots, cloud coverage 1. Direction. Oh shit, we didn't update the description of that. Altimeter, visibility, gust and knots. Altimeter. And I think we also had altimeter. Oh, did we have wind speed? Yeah, we definitely had wind speed. I think we also had direction. I think that stands for direction, so. But wait, what did we make that field? Now I have to go back and see. Here. I don't think direction should be a float. So, in any case. Okay, precip. Okay, I think that's all the params we need. I'm not doing the all available like we did last night because we actually don't need all that shit, I don't think. So, so we can then try this. I think they updated their format altogether too. So if we look at the URL format, I don't think it's just the params. It's also rel h, or maybe not. Station. Missing. So I think actually we just need to take, I think, the beginning of the URL and sub in all that shit. So so actually let's just, I'm gonna keep this as a comment for now, but then I'm going to try to make the base URL below. So we're gonna actually take Did that do what I want it to do? No, I don't think that's what we want, actually. So we're gonna take this and then just throw it in. And then edit out the different parts, so. Yeah, that should be a string. Base URL. Okay, yeah, so so station, so basically this will fill in, so station will do this shit on. And the only other things we need are the fill-ins for month, date, and year. don't think we need to edit that. So day, so at year 1, so it's this part of the string I think we need to modify. And there we go. etc. So that looks good actually. Can now probably try to run a test, our unit test, and just make sure they still work. We could do that locally, or we could do it by committing likely. But yeah, once we do that, we can just see if shit is actually working. So, well, let's do it locally. So we can do Python. I wonder if this. No, it's been a long time since I run the unit test locally. So, is everything streaming okay? Yeah, it looks like it. So, Python. So it would be Python m unit test. Units. Run unit test. Let me just remember how to do this. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just this shit. So tests. I think we actually do call it test, right? Yeah. And then yeah, we just want to make sure. A while ago I had put it on some like ridiculously long test scrape. Okay, that's fine. And we'll just see if this works, or if we'll get an error, it will probably be very immediately. Probably relating to incorrect URL formatting. But hopefully we won't. Well, that is the path to it. No module. Or do we not do? No, that should be the fucking name of it. Okay, I don't know why that's happening. I mean, there shouldn't be a module a lot. Okay. But it was able to, it's been running the shit online, so I don't get why it wouldn't run it here. And I remember running it here a while ago. So, I mean, I don't really get that. I mean, when we run it online, we're calling it, I think, with unit test, and then it's defined the shit in that directory. Yeah, I mean, I don't get why it's not discovering that. I mean, these should be the same commands here, right? But, like, I don't get why one is working and the other isn't. You'd think that it would fucking work. And I just see some invalid shit. // columns invalid timestamp specified. Well, where do we print the base URL? I thought we kept a print statement in on that. I don't really know why. Do we print base URL? Print. We print the URL there. Do we not print the base URL? That's from USGS. Wait, where did we format the URL? Was that on that stupid line? Oh shit. No, I'm seeing a ton of shit changed. But where was .format called? The fuck? Like, I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Yeah, I mean, if something, it has to be the URL is the reason. Invalid time step specified. $2020. Oh, is there a double at? Maybe that's that. No. 1 day 2020 year 2020 month 1 equals 1 day 1 free. Oh, there might be another ad or something here. Maybe that. And now there's no shit in it. Let me see. So the original is here. Blah, 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 blah. Month 1 at day 1 at year, etc. Day 2 at TZ equals ETC. Day 3 at... Okay, I feel like there shouldn't be another... Why is there no fucking data though? $2020 month 2. Criminal. Let's see. I don't get... I don't get that. Oh wait, we're calling data twice. Or wait, no, data. Wait, how's this supposed to be constructed? Okay, no. Data's supposed to be in all those places. Snow depth at year. Day 1 equals 1 at year 2. Why isn't this returning anything? Shit. There has to be something wrong with the fucking URL. Year 2. Month 2. So second, it looks like the second month. Day 2. Let me try this. Why is the stream rate so low? Okay, there. Yeah, I don't know. That's why. What's wrong with this URL? You think the URL would work? Like I put in station at data. And then we have the year. Oh, is there a double at? Or no, we already talked about that. That wasn't causing the issue. There was at month, snow depth. Should there be a double at the end? No. No, there shouldn't. And okay, let's just try running this again here. Empty data frame. Okay, let's see. And yeah, it is a fucking empty data frame. What the fuck's wrong? Data at 2020 at snow depth at year 1. Okay, let's compare URLs. This is kind of a pain, but We want to figure out what's fucking wrong with this shit. So let's just go back to this URL and then see what looks different in the queries. So station, oh wait, there's an initial maybe question mark. I don't think there should be a question mark, maybe. Isn't data engineering so fun? Oh wait. No. There we go. So somehow that got copied. So yeah, there's an extra station. There shouldn't be a question mark. Let's try that. See if that runs. Okay. One of the unit tests might fail, but probably we're not going to see all the unit tests fail, I don't think. Oh shit. So, just as I said that, MSLP. Oh, I guess it's looking for those. I thought we put direction in. So that direction was in. Did we not put it in the final URL? I think we can just throw this in by copying. What's MSLP? Forget what that is. In any case, I think we can just throw these in by copying this shit in somewhere. Let's try that. Yeah, we might have messed up the URL again, but we can see. So yeah, it might actually work this time. I don't know. Or there might be an error because now there are more columns in. Okay. Now we only have 2 errors. What? Chunked encoding error. So there was some kind of chunked encoding error, which is probably not what we want. Invalid literal for base. Does that just mean it was interrupted or something? That might just mean it was interrupted. I don't know. Also, there's too much shit on this branch. I can't even tell what I'm updating. I think I'm gonna bring the core stuff over to... Yeah, I should have done this a while ago. Bring, like, the core over to another branch. And because... I think these were all uploaded anyways, so... Except maybe the notebook. Oh wait, definitely this. Yeah. I feel like some of these errors... Okay, so there was only one error. There was basically a URL problem with that other error, it seems. The only real error seems to now be with the Snowtel shit. Sensing time, base URL. There's some problem with the... Snowtel, which I don't know why, because we didn't modify any code related to it, but... Okay, I'm actually going to maybe quit... Update scraping. I'm going to just commit these files and see if that does anything. I don't know why I shouldn't have kept using this branch. I'll just call it fixing. So... NVIDIA, I don't know why it's installing all this NVIDIA stuff. I mean, we're not using CUDA. Oh, it's probably in one of the... I don't know which package it's in. Oh, it's in NumPy or that. Or Torch. Yeah. I didn't think we had Torch actually installed here. Did we? God, there are too many of these files that were generated. Oh, why is Torch here? We're not using Torch anywhere. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having Torch installed. Because I'm not using it. Yeah, I'm not using it here. Yeah, but that's a no. Yeah, I think we could remove Torch, but okay, so Snowtel suddenly seemed to stop working. I don't know why the fuck that is, but it did for some reason. So it seems like test Snowtel. Okay, I'm actually gonna discard all these other things, assuming they're not code, because I think I uploaded them when I did the other video anyways. So I'm gonna discard all these. Yeah, because this is getting too confusing. So why is Sentinel failing? So that was in test USG scraping. Or is it Sentinel or Snowtail? Test Snowtail West. Okay, first of all, this shouldn't be called Snowtail because it's actually Sentinel. And secondly, example, combine example tile west.csv. So we were reading in so now it's saying that that was not there. Sensing time and base URL are not in the following columns. Yeah, one of those things I wondered too is I hope that by scraping more that the length didn't go down. So we're gonna bring in all these old tests and see if the length did go down. We got rid of those tests because they were like a couple hours off or whatever. But if they're like 200 now, we'll know that that function actually got rid of some shit. / what is today? So yeah, so okay, we got rid of that. We got rid of these are something else. 20 there, or maybe 8, 17, yeah, 15. Because we didn't change the thing, the other files. Yeah, I mean, this should be exactly the same. So there should still be a sensing time in it. Unless the overall number of rows went way down when we expanded the scrape scope. Which hopefully it didn't, because that's not what we want. Wait, I don't know why I didn't run this locally. Well, running it locally will generate all the files again, actually. Yeah, I mean, hopefully that didn't reduce the number. I mean, it will fail these tests, but it should fail them in a way that was consistent with how it failed them when we commented them out last time. Because, yeah. Oh, shit. Come on. I have to wait. Oh, I think before it was returning like 74 instead, so we should just look at that, I think. I don't know, I could try locally and see what it does. But yeah, every time you run it locally, it's obviously going to generate the files. But that shouldn't be too much of a hassle. So start scraping the snowtail. Seems to scrape the snowtail. Or I guess this could be. I mean, it's really testing actually both the snowtail. What? I just fixed that. Oh, wait. Okay, I mean, that looks good, actually. So, I don't know. So, yeah, as we said before, there will be some missing hours. That actually looked in line with some of what we saw before, though. So yeah, I don't see why it's not seeing sensing time in the thing. Or did I update that on another branch? I vaguely remember some issue with sensing time where I may have I'm gonna like get rid of these. I'm gonna get rid of these and undo the last couple of commits because that doesn't seem to be what's actually causing the problem. And six commits ahead of master. I thought we fixed sensing time somewhere. I thought that was an issue that then so yeah, we were saying that sensing time was in. It wasn't in the index is what it was saying. Oh wait, are my files? Okay. Actually, let's regenerate the files and then see. Let's just do this. So. And we're going to do choose to CSV. Yeah, so we're going to just create a test CSV and see if the columns are in that. If they aren't, hopefully they are. But if they aren't, we'll have to fix it. So where's our test CSV? Wait, where is it failing? Oh, I think I remember this. I thought I fixed this somewhere. I swear I'd fixed this. Because it was like the capital, like, Sentinel things. Have I not been managing shit well? I thought I fixed sensing time. That's in master. Wait, is master ahead of this branch? I feel like it is. Fuck. Wait, what happened to that commit? Because if it's not in here, why isn't it? Oh yeah, it is here. Oh wait, let's merge the branch in then. Okay, I want to merge master into the scan scraping function then. I mean, if it is, then why the fuck am I getting that error though? If it actually is up to date, I shouldn't be getting that error because I think that error is occurring on 141, right? Or 143 actually. It said it's occurring on 140. Yeah, see what, like that's not the same as that. What? So wait, was another commit added on top which destroyed this stupid thing? I don't get how that happened then. What? Why was this amended? This was the right shit. Which commit was that? That should never have happened. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. Like, that should definitely not have happened. Or... which commit did that? Okay, so... no, that shouldn't have happened. That commit shouldn't have happened. Maybe if I just copy that file and then revert the commit. Oh no. Now let's revert that commit. And then we can re-add the file. Okay, so that wasn't related to anything our fucking scraper did. That was entirely related to something accidentally getting written that shouldn't have been written. So, but that said, we should be good now. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and move to actually writing the query into, this thing. So, live streaming. So, now we have the query kind of connector. So the goal of this, since we now have the function, right, is to essentially save this to big query and create kind of a cache. So this is the kind of connector we're going to do, and then within this connector we're going to have different functions to write the BigQuery tables. So So, yeah, so that's what we're going to do here. So first we're going to have to set up like the whole init thing. So, yeah, so we're going to okay, so so that's essentially what we don't want to do. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna make it a little hard. Basically, it's saying that we the only way to say if like rows are already in the BigQuery is of course to query it, and then that's gonna get expensive, particularly when we have large inserts. So instead, probably what we'll do is we'll maintain like a separate file, or maybe even a small database that tracks all the right jobs to BigQuery in kind of a key value store of the like station ID and the times, and then if it's already been written, we won't write it again. But that whole thing's getting kind of ahead of ourselves, because we need to like kind of just create the basic client and stuff first. So this looks old. Yeah, it is. BigQuery client Python. So we want to use this BigQuery client. So I'm just going to look over some of this documentation. And does this write to tables? Python BigQuery write to table. So so medium article. And that. So pip install Google Cloud BigQuery, blah blah. Yeah, so you use the client. So the first thing is just like basically importing this and making the client. I just wanted to make sure of that because there are. Load. Print the result. Or wait. Yeah, no, this is actually a pandas data frame. Never mind. Python. Oh wait, pandas can do it too. I think pandas write df to BigQuery. Yeah, this is. Do we need a job config? I don't think so. Okay, in any case, yeah, I think we are going to use the BigQuery client, so we're going to, I think we also have to add that to the requirements.txt. Requirements big, no, that's not the thing. Pip install Google Cloud BigQuery. Google Cloud, yeah, I think this is the thing we need. So, yeah, so it's just this. Oops. Yeah, I don't know why Torch is actually in there at all, so now might be a time to remove it. And hope that that doesn't break anything. Because, yeah, we shouldn't need it. And then going to BigQuery, we are going to, yeah, it looks like basically, try to write to BigQuery, like I said, and then so self.client, that might actually be right. Is that what we want? Actually, well, I don't think that's what we want for the table ID, since, or wait, yeah, no. And we don't want to do that in a init per se. Yeah. No, we don't want to do that there. Def write ASOS to BQ. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think if we can use a general function for all the writing. In that case, we would just take the df and the table name. But there might be some table specific shit we need to do. But yeah, let's try that for now, I guess. And if we really can, we'll change the name of this function. So, let's see. Oh, God. It's hard. Okay, write pandas df to BigQuery. What the heck's data lab? Yeah, you do the table ID. Do I really have to load the schema? I don't think, like, I don't see why I have to use the schema. I mean, if I actually do, I should probably store this. Yeah, I mean, it looks like job config is an optional parameter, so I kind of wonder what happened if we just don't, just don't pass it in. So yeah, let's try this. Job table ID. Job. And at some point we've been glossing over, we are going to have to handle the credentials, because obviously on Circle CI, might not even locally, it might though, since I have, we were running GCP using Terraform, but it's definitely not going to run on Circle CI without doing some shit with the credentials. So, we'll have to do that too, but, so, okay, let's get the table, the data set name. I think it's Hydronet is what we had. Yeah, it's Hydronet. Yeah, and then the table names are that. So it's always going to be Hydronet. Hydronet plus table name. Okay, we're not going to use a job config. We're just going to pray it actually writes like it's supposed to. And then this will be self.client, I think. And BigQuery connector job. Yeah, we can print the result. Is that all? Because I want to think that actually then writes. I mean, we could return. Okay, so let's do that and then try that. So let's throw up another test. We'll actually throw it in here, I guess, too. So that we can do that. So I think we have this called ASOS DF, right? Okay. So let's do something like where we do, I guess. Oh no, that's the wrong place. BigQuery connector. So yeah, I guess we can do it here. No, what was that? shit. What do we call that? Oh yeah, it was like right. Yeah, right to BQ. No, it was self dot, I think, ASOS df. The table was Weber ASOS. Oh yeah, that should be BQ. BigQuery connector. Okay, we have to think about credentials now. BQ client. Credentials, Python. So yeah, we'll probably have to create one of these. I think then you can store these on Circle CI. So yeah, I don't know. I think we're already authenticated here because we already did the sign-ons. So I guess we could see if it works locally. Oh. God damn it, now I have to go install that shit. Where'd it go? This should be a pretty quick install. We can get back to actually. From cannot import name big. From Weber scraping function. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I think I imported some random shit. Okay. So we'll see. It's probably going to fail, but I mean, it could fail in the credentials, or it could fail when actually trying to insert. Okay, let's see. Project was not passed. Okay, so we need to pass, I think, the project ID explicitly. So now it's a different project. go. Okay, so this should be okay. BigQuery client. Maybe it's project ID. Yeah, so we're fine with that. So we shouldn't get that error again. Instead, we'll either get an off error or probably an error when it tries to write to the table. Though that might not actually be an error. That might be... Oh, yeah, that was the wrong. Well, I was wrong. I put in the wrong shit again. Okay, yeah. BigQuery connector. So this should actually be self.scraper. Hydronet scraper. ESOS DF. So I think it is authenticated, or else it probably would have raised an error when it looked up the project, would be my guess. But again, this will not work on Circle CI then. Okay. So yeah, it didn't work. Or where did it not work? Could not convert 0 with times 3. Tried to convert to double. So yeah, it looks like one of the values it didn't really like, so then it ran into problems. I mean, yeah, for that we might have to yeah, I mean, for some of the columns, we probably, like, yeah, I think we might have to either actually just write the shit, though that might be a bad idea, or we have to probably manually map the data frames things to the values, because yeah, it's probably going to be unable to convert them. Actually, I wonder what happens if we just like try writing this to a random table or something. If it gives the same error. We can see about that. So yeah, let's actually not use the table we did before, because then all the types are going to have to match. And instead, we'll just make up a new table. And let's try that. One thing we will have to do either way, probably in the function, is add, or even before that, add the ID to ASOS, because this thing will do the ASOS DF, because the ASOS DF at the moment doesn't have the actual station ID in it. So yeah, I think we'll have to do that. So what's that? Scraping functions. So yeah, and probably should actually do that with ASOS. So let's see. Wow, it actually, I think, wrote it to basically a new table. But the problem with that, of course, is wait, why aren't I seeing all these shit we added? What the fuck? Oh, I think maybe get ASOS. I like dump out the. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to handle that later, because here I like do an aggregation that I forgot about. But yeah, it does look like actually maybe just writing the table is easier. Though I will have to add all the new fields essentially to this aggregation. Otherwise, the data will just be lost when we do the aggregation. So. Okay, so yeah, yeah, I think we have to map all these fields to numeric and then coerce the errors, but we're not going to do that, I don't think, tonight. And instead, yeah, we'll probably wrap up here. Yeah, but basically at this point we've started to write the data, the ASOS data, and then we'll continue fixing up the scraping and actually writing more later. Yeah, I mean, definitely this section I think's been probably a little boring, but this is kind of mirroring, like, I guess some typical engineering work. You spend a lot of time playing with various types and then writing data to tables, and things like that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, once this is done, we can then start scraping, I think, more data, because then at that point we'll have a cache of data. So yeah, at some point we have to design and figure out how we're going to cache when jobs were read. We might actually just throw up like a Redis instance for that. Just a small Redis instance that has the date and the station ID. And then basically we could do, if it's in that Redis instance, don't write it to that. Instead, don't even, don't even get the, don't even like get the data again, right? Just go and get it from our table. Don't like query the API there again. So yeah, we'll wrap up there, I think, and then yeah, basically what we're gonna have to do is for each of these fields, kind of map it, but we'll do that, I think, a bit later. So wow, is it actually calculating field equals df? Okay. Why is that missing that? Okay. Or actually, I don't know why that aggregation's necessary. Because I thought this was going on an hourly basis. Yeah, I mean, it's hourly, but it's, I guess, at different times. But yeah, I think that was more a relic from, like, when it was returning 15-minute results. Okay. That was useful. Okay, let's end this. And then okay.
tie.